We are afraid to own things, to fully mean things, and say it with our whole voice. And as I hit record, I could feel my voice kind of getting softer, more constricted. Why? It's that inner feeling of, I don't deserve this. It's like this unworthiness that can kind of unconsciously guide a lot of our decision making. My name is Sarah Mae Bates, and I am the host of a podcast called Help Me Be Me. I'm also a film director, a creative director, and a writer. And what I wanted to talk to you about is getting in the energy flow of change and fully embodying our intentions and our worth. And with that, aligning fully behind goals. Because so much of change is just allowing ourselves to claim the goal and feel worthy enough to say it and really mean it. And once we do this, once we claim the goal and we say, I'm going to do this thing, we are already in the process of action. Like we are embodying the energy of change. And if you think about it, you can hear it in someone's voice when they claim something for themselves. It's powerful, it's striking, and the world listens. And more importantly, that person listens. They hear themselves, and it's that energy that makes everything else align. So how do we get to that place of saying wholeheartedly, I'm going to do this thing? First, we have to fall in love with all that is and embrace it and really get down and dirty in all of it, even the stuff that's not working, the stuff we're afraid of, the stuff that we're kind of horrified by. And in that, we find relief. No matter what it is, we find relief because we're finally confronting it. And that pain of confrontation is much less overwhelming than just hiding, than the fear of denial. And what I want to remind you of is change is pretty straightforward when you know what you're tackling, when you know what you're working toward. So if you are being blocked by something, if you're feeling like you're not making progress towards a goal, that's probably because there's something you just aren't aware of. There's something that we've pushed into our subconscious. So when we can get into acceptance, little by little, we can work with the problem as external. We can mold it like clay. We can see it from all different sides. We can talk about it. We can move it around. And then we become less identified with it. It's something that is out here. It's not sort of guiding us without our knowing. And as that happens, we are able to free ourselves from that problem. It loses its grip and it's no longer us. And that is how we align. That's how we're suddenly using all of our body to work toward a goal. So I guess in totality, the talk I want to give is about acceptance, how great that feels, how freeing it is, and how that leads to just allowing yourself to say and fully mean, I want this thing.